History of Mine Falls. Mine Falls Gatehouse is a dam gatehouse in the Mines Falls Park in Nashua, New Hampshire. It was built in 1886 by the Nashua Manufacturing Company to regulate water flow from the mill yard. The company relied on the water flow to provide power to its mill. In 1987, the gatehouse was included in the Nashua Manufacturing Company Historic District and was listed on the National Register of Historic Places. The Nashua Manufacturing Company received the charter in the 1820s to make cloth and to trade near the Nashua River. 3 miles from where the company's mills were being built, a dam was constructed at Mines Falls. A power canal was hand dug under the supervision of James Baldwin. His idea was to change the course of the water from the river through the guard gates and into the canal. By the time the water reached the mills, it had enough velocity to turn the water wheels under the building. The gatehouse was constructed in 1886 during the presidency of Grover Cleveland. At the time, it was a state-of-the-art improvement over the smaller gates that once occupied the canal. A Lowell, Massachusetts contractor, L.F. Kittredge, hired men to build 5 new lift gates that would be protected by the brick walls of the gatehouse. The gatehouse, along with the dam and canal, is a part of the Nashua Manufacturing Company Historic District. They are listed in the National Register of Historic Places. The gate was built for practicality, not architectural refinement. Its interior contains the machinery that reflects the transition from hydropower to electric power. During the Great Depression of the 1930s, construction of a new commercial building came to a stop as the economy declined, with changing manufacturing practices. Now, Mines Falls Park is a 325-acre park in the city of Nashua that is located in the heart of the city and was purchased in 1969 from the Nashua, New Hampshire Foundation and Federal Land and Water Conservation Fund money. It was bordered on the north by the Nashua River and on the south by the Mill Pond and the Power Canal system. The park encompasses 325 acres located on both sides of the Everett Turnpike. The name Mines Falls dates to the 18th century, when low-quality lead was mined from the isles below the falls. In the early 19th century, the potential of the Nashua River to drive the wheels of industrial mills was recognized after the success of the Merrimack Canal, dug in the 1820s in Lowell, 10 miles downstream from Nashua. A drop of 36 feet at the mills, the first gate was built in 1826. The gatehouse near the Mine Falls was built in 1886. All of the property was once part of a massive complex owned by the Nashua Manufacturing Company, which harnessed the river's flow for power. In its mills downstream on Factory Street, the mills closed in 1948 and the owner Textron sold it to the Nashua, New Hampshire Foundation. They're a group of local businessmen. After that, the area had been used for various commercial purposes, while the river itself suffered from severe pollution. In 1973, a visit from the Environmental Protection Agency's program to photographically document subjects of environmental concern, called DocuAmerica, caused the Mines Falls Park Master Plan to be created in 1974. In subsequent years, a regulation-sized soccer playing field was created by the reclamation of 2 sewage lagoons. In 1981, the footbridge over the Nashua River Canal was built at the end of Whipple Street to allow access to the playing field area. That was formerly only accessible by hiking from the path under the highway from the west or the Factory Street entrance from the Nashua Manufacturing Company complex in the east. Nashua Manufacturing Company did not move and finally closed in 1948. The playing area has since been expanded and includes 7 playing fields today for baseball, soccer, and lacrosse. In 1986, the playing area was dedicated to the memory of Staff Sergeant Alan H. Sofair and currently bears his name. Besides the playing field, visitors of the park from around New Hampshire and Massachusetts enjoy numerous recreational opportunities such as walking, boating, fishing, cross-country skiing, and biking. The trails provide an underpass of the highway and the city's only bicycle and pedestrian crossing of the Nashua River west of Main Street. In 1987, the Nashua River Canal and the Nashua Manufacturing Company Historical District, the Mill Yard as it is known, were placed on the National Register of Historic Places. In 1992, the park trails were designated part of the New Hampshire Heritage Trail System, which extends 130 miles along the Merrimack River from Massachusetts to Canada. Mine Falls on the Nashua River is now the site of a small city-owned, managed by Algonquin Power, hydroelectric dam with a capacity of 3 megawatts. Starting in 2005, the park was the site of New Hampshire's high school cross-country championships. City officials have long tolerated an encampment of homeless known as Maple Island near the Mill Yard in the park. An attack on a homeless man in 2009 prompted renewed concerns about it. Officials cleared the settlement, and some local homeless made a new camp on a nearby private island. Thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe. Have a nice day.